What was your childhood like?
My childhood was pretty cool. I have an older brother, I have a younger brother, a younger sister,
Okay.
a bunch of cousins. Um, so my childhood was pretty cool. I have a cousin that's like 2 years older than me, and I
Okay.
would be with him all the time. I'd say he's my favorite cousin. I'm always with him. We're always playing basketball together. He was the one that got me started into playing for the baseball team that I played with since I was 7.
Mm,
Um, so I've always just been. I had a lot of older cousins who were into basketball, into different sports. So just being around them, they kind of got me started into sports. Making sure like that I always had the right influences. You know, I was like 5 playing NBA Live and playing with Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming.
yeah.
They always kept me busy with sports, and they showed me different outlets like for what women can do. They showed me a lot of WNBA games. Um, but I grew up with pretty calm childhood, nothing too crazy.
Right.
My parents really supported me, put me on the right path, put me in such a great school. I had a coach who's like a second father to me.
Okay.
He always made sure like I did what I was supposed to do. If I started slacking in school on grades, he made sure I picked that up. He would always help me. Like if I needed a tutor or anything, he would help me. So I had some pretty great adults around me, and just a good support system.
That's so important. Now, who was the first one to like introduce you to sports? Like, does somebody take credit for like giving you like a ball in your crib or anything like that?
I don't think so. I remember when I was, super young, I'd always be in my grandparents' house, and my grandfather had, pretty sure he had a no, a red punch buggy or Volkswagen buggy, and I remember I had a Barbie doll who had the same one. But that's what I remember when I was younger. But I also remember, me and my older brother going out in the front yard just climbing trees.
Yeah.
I think that was like the first time I really started being like super active. Um, my older brother, let me play basketball with him. He's 4 years older than me. So when I was like 6, he let me play in one of the leagues that he was playing in. I got to be on his team.
Nice.
They would let me shoot all the time.
Okay.
That's kind of how, I really started getting into sports. My cousin would always try to race me. Even though he was faster than me, I would always play catch with him. So really just being around my cousin and my brother, they kind of really got me started in sports.
Right. When was the first time you beat your older brother one on one, or have you beat him yet?
Um, I think I was in like 7th grade. I remember it super clearly. I had like basketball workouts outside with a bunch of different girls, and he was there one morning, and my mom was in the car, and we got there super early for some reason, and he was just out there, and we were like, all right, let's play 1-on-1. I think game went to like 15, and it was ones and twos, and that's when like I really started to realize like I have a jump shot and that I could shoot really well. And he kept slacking off, so I just kept shooting, and I ended up winning. And he'll say that I didn't beat him, that I'll never beat him, but I know for a fact that I beat him.
You always remember that time where you win. Like mine
Hmm.
was when I beat my dad for the first time. It was a game. It was a game point. I came baseline. I hung in the air. Then he floated past me, and I stayed up there and hit it off the glass. And he never played me again.
Yeah, I don't know if I played my brother in a 1-on-1 again. I know we always play fives, and I make sure that I'm always, out there with them. I'm pretty sure most of the time my team wins, but it's a rare sighting that, I'll let him beat me. I will never let him beat me anymore.